everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Jubilation Joy. Okay, today I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about chronic illness and frustrations. When you're ill, when you're dealing with certain illnesses, no matter if it's just one, two, a couple more things that pile upon each other, it's not easy for us to have things that we deal with. You know, when you're dealing with your body that's going out of control, that's out of whack, your emotions goes into that too. A lot of frustrations that we deal with that, whether it's a brand new doctor or having multiple doctors and things like that, the constant doctor visits back to back, or you being an inpatient, or you're having surgery, or you're having multiple tests done, you're having medications, you're having to be on the phone with insurance, and just all kind of things that could just drive you, berserk, zonkers and things like that. So, I just want to just come on and talk to you guys a few minutes about how do I cope, how do I get through my frustrations and my anger, and when I'm feeling overwhelmed, and when I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I just can't take it another day. And let's not lie to ourselves and act like everything is always okay. I'm not saying, play the victim or say that every day is a bad day, but we have to also just realize, okay, you know what? We're human. We're not animals. We're not robots. We have hearts. We have emotions. We have a mind. We're happy. We're happy. We're sad. We're sad. We're frustrated. We're frustrated. You're angry. You're angry. Whatever mood that you're in, that's the feeling that you're having. But the thing is, is learning how not to let those feelings and emotions control you. I'm sorry if you see the glare in my glasses. I can't see without them, so I gotta wear them. But these things may not work for you, but this is what works for me. So I'll give you guys just a couple examples of how I deal with frustrations and aggravations, no matter if it's a brand new doctor, going in and out the hospital. Like yesterday I wanted to upload a video and I was just feeling like, oh my gosh, I was just feeling so sick. It's still cool down here in New Orleans, but the snow has changed and everything, so the snow is gone. I love it and I miss it, but I don't miss it like that, because it's just, when you're chronic illness, it's just not a good teamwork type of relationship. So, kind of like feeling like the cold symptoms came all at once. I was so sleepy and tired and exhausted. I was just like, oh my gosh, sinuses, everything. It seemed like it was going crazy at once. So I'm like, I'm just going to just rest and chill. So, back to what I was saying. One of the things that I do is that I have so many of these, and these are crossword puzzles. My mom always just stacks me up with them, either when I'm in the hospital or I'm going to have doctor's appointments, even just sitting here at home. It's good for your memory. If you're dealing with cognitive problems and it's hard for you to remember, it's hard for you to concentrate, it's hard for you to focus, these things are a major help. You get it from Dollar Tree, Dollar General. There's all different kinds. So I have so many, but this is just one of the ones that I pulled out. Another one that she has for me. So she piles them up with me, and it's a good thing. Sometimes I don't finish them all the time, but they help me out big time, just to deal with those frustrations, just to release anger, the emotions that I'm feeling. I can release it on paper. Another good thing to have is that she started me with these, these books that you can draw. I haven't done the rest of them, but you have color pencils that come with it. You can also get this from different stores, Walmart, dollar stores, things like that. Get some color pencils and go crazy with it in a good way, just to release your frustrations. You might still find something that, you might love to do, something that you may not have tried before. Now it may slowly become a great habit that you just started doing with another, hobby or a pastime. So you've been blessing in disguise, so you never know. Another thing is to always journal your thoughts. If you're a man, then okay, I still shouldn't give him with the butterflies, but to each his own. Always journal your thoughts. Write down, okay, I'm feeling blue, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling sad. I feel like this is my day started great, and then in the middle of the day, you kind of just slump down. By the night, it pick back up and it slump great. Or you can talk about your medications. You can talk about anything. It's your life. It's your story. Write it. Nobody has to see it but you, unless you want to share it. So this is one of the things that I do. Another thing that I do is that I write letters to myself. And you say, well, why would you do that? Let me explain. What I do is sometimes when I'm feeling severely overwhelmed, and I'm feeling like no matter if I talk to my boyfriend, If I didn't pray about it already, if I talk to my family, my friends, sometimes it does help. It does help a lot. But then sometimes those feelings still linger where you just feeling like, oh my gosh, you really just at that moment, you feeling out of control. And sometimes it just takes to step back and get a breather. So instead of me lashing out, sometimes I would just sit down, write a letter, and just get a regular piece of paper. If I tear out the book or a regular loose leaf paper, put it in an envelope. I'm putting an address on the name on it like that. Put it in an envelope, and I put it in the shredder, and I shred it up. And you don't think, well, what sense does that make? Like I said, it may not work for you, but it works for me. When I see all the feelings that I may not have been able to express throughout the whole day or through that night or at that moment, I may be able to do it better, expressing that on that paper. And then now I'm starting to feel free. It's just like this butterfly has emerged out of the cocoon. You're not stressed. Your brain starts to feel massaged, and it's not all chaotic and aggravated and feel like it's out of control, and you're just feeling like, I'm feeling more and more at ease. You may not be on the way there, but you may be 75 to 85% better than you was 30 minutes ago. So every little ounce of progress is great progress, and that's all that matters. So like I said, that may not work for you, but it works for me. If you want to take it and borrow it, be my guest, no problem with it. Another thing that I do is, besides pray, number one for me, I exercise. I can't do the major exercise like I may want to. I'm not in therapy at this time because, my insurance has finished me with therapy, but my neurologist will be sending me back. I don't know when, but probably in the next month or two, he will be sending me back. So when I was in inpatient rehab, I have like so many little stretchy bands. Like sometimes if I'm not just doing major exercise, I'll just do it in my bed. And sometimes, I'm just like, I'm releasing my anger, releasing my frustrations. I'm not at the gym, or I'm not outside, walking outside my house because, I get exhausted too fast with dehydration and, when the heart monitor is not a good combination. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do it in the house. I do what I can do. Only do what you can do. Do not try to prove yourself. Don't try to overexert yourself, knowing, what your body can and cannot handle because, okay, you would use up all your spoons trying to do something and then, you're paying for it later. If you want to, then okay, but be wise, use wisdom, know what you can and cannot handle, and do what's best for you, not for anybody else, but for you only. So, like, having MS, like the MS Association send me a DVD, so sometimes I'll put that on a DVD player and I'll do that. It's about maybe like an hour long. Sometimes I'm able to do maybe 10-15 minutes of it. Other time maybe just be 5 minutes. It's just depending on what my body can do, and I have to know how to pace myself. Don't try to just overexert myself to try to show or prove anything else. It's just to say, okay, if I can just do 5 minutes a day, then do 5 tomorrow. But I just do what I can and cannot do, then I don't worry about it. But hold on a second, lose my train of thought. So I also love, writing poetry. Poetry is a good way for me to express my frustrations. I'm not writing down, negative things. I'm writing down positive things. And I just always did love writing poetry since I was a teenager. So that's really a great help for me to deal with issues. I also love comedy. I love clean comedy. I love watching something funny. That immediately takes my mind off of my frustrations. If I'm coming from a bad doctor's appointment or I'm in the hospital and I don't want to be there, I'm immediately going to find something that's going to make me laugh. Or even with that, I still bring some things from home that I can plug in a DVD player and things that I'm familiar with that just going to instantaneously just take my mind off of what I'm dealing with. Read a book. If you're a bookworm like me, then hey, if you have books in your house, or go to a subscription, maybe order something online, or you may download something on your Amazon Kindle, or you may go to the library. Whatever floats your boat, go for it. Another thing that I do is I do affirmations in the mirror, and that's sometimes if I'm too tired to get out of the bed, I just take my little compact mirror out of my purse, or when I go in the bathroom, I just stand in the mirror and I just say, you're strong, you can do this, you are bold, you are courageous, you are a survivor, you are a winner, you came this far, you're going to go all the way. Don't give up. Don't despise small beginnings. You can do this here. So I constantly have to reaffirm and reassure myself. And same things you guys have to do. If you're not doing it already, this thought. If you are doing it, you're on the right path, keep going and don't give up. Hang around family, hang around your friends if you can get out. And if you're not able to get out and hang out, then okay, maybe link up on an online group, a support group where you can express those anger, frustrations, or sometimes you're not even angry, you're just feeling like you're in this just cage wall and you just need to just express these emotions that you don't know how to get out. And I guarantee they're going to be more than just you feeling the exact same way. So, you guys, so I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. It's been Jubilation Joy. And you guys enjoy the weekend that's coming up, because the weekend is going to be here sooner than you think. So you guys enjoy your day. Much love to you. Peace. And I'll see you again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.